Welcome to AwakeningYOU channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Dear sons and daughters of planet Earth, I am Sananda. I will always repeat, it is with great joy and enthusiasm that I come here once again to be with those who want to listen to me, be with those who have a pure heart and who believe in my words and in the strength of my love. Today, I will bring up a light subject, but one that makes you think and be analyzed by many of you: harmony. What is harmony? Something harmonious is something that follows a rhythm, something pleasant to be heard, to be seen, to be experienced. It doesn't bring scares, it doesn't bring suspense, it doesn't bring imbalances, it only brings balance, joy. A human body in total balance is a harmonious body, and in this way it emanates energy and light of the highest vibration. Yes, you are capable of emanating high vibrational frequencies because your bodies contain the divine spark, then you emanate high vibrational energy. But unfortunately this only happens when you are in balance, when your bodies are 100% healthy. A body in balance, 100% healthy, is all the time being fed by the energy of the surrounding networks. It is being fed with more high-frequency energies that come from the universe, that come from the planet and that come from the beings of light. When we surround this planet with our energy, it spreads throughout the planet, it feeds the networks around it, and 100% healthy bodies absorb all this energy, and we can assure you that each one of us surrounds this planet with our energy, giving Gaia the ability to live, to survive everything you do to her. And so it has been done for a long time. Even when your planet was completely blocked by dark forces, our energy always fueled it. This is how Gaia managed to get to where she is today, because we never abandoned her. The shields that were placed did not prevent our energy from entering. Many ask themselves, why has nothing been done all this time? This is not the central topic of our meeting. But I tell you that everything had a purpose, but energy never stopped reaching the planet. It was you who were blocked. You couldn't access us, it was very difficult, but not the other way around. The opposite has always been true and we have always managed to keep the energy on you, otherwise you would have perished a long time ago. But back to harmony. So how can we achieve a harmonious body, given that on the surface of this planet no body is 100% healthy? Even those who live isolated and feed on things from the earth are somehow contaminated, because the air is one, and this same air was contaminated a long time ago, to bring about precisely the imbalance. Today things have changed, a lot has already been cleaned, but your bodies are still sick, and only with the passage of time, with the arrival of the light of Alcyon, will your bodies effectively reach healing, full balance. But there is a determining factor in this entire process: feelings. So we can say that you are being fed with high-frequency energies, your vibrations are being accelerated, but it is as if you are constantly emanating something contrary that destroys everything that arrives, and this something is your feelings, your actions, your thoughts, your words. Every low vibration word spoken, every low vibration thought that passes through your mind, every action done to harm yourself or others, generates an action contrary to the incoming light. So when we say be careful with what you think, say, and act, we are not exaggerating. You still emanate low vibration energies. Even those who are on the path of light, because the habits, the customs, are still very ingrained in all of you. It is not overnight that you will simply turn a key in your minds and everything will change. You need to slowly put yourself on the path. There's no point in wanting to do everything at once. But I would say to you that in terms of power, what harms you most are your thoughts. The words come later, because to speak you have already thought, and they are imbued with the energy that was put into it by your thought. Actions are planned in your mind. We understand that everything you do is very incomprehensible at this point, because you think you have no control. When you see it you have already thought, spoken, and acted. So where is the mainspring? In your mind. she is the one who commands everything. So changing your thoughts, your way of thinking, is the main objective of each one of you who wants to reach the light. Don't worry for now about what you say because there was a thought before. Speaking is just the expression, it is the materialization of what was thought. But doesn't speech have power? Of course there is, and it adds to thought the power of what was thought. So that's where you need to start acting, in the way you think. It seems like a very difficult act, but it isn't. You just need to always be connected with the light. And for this to happen, total connection with the higher self is necessary. Ask him, when you start to think things that are not very appropriate for the light, that he distracts you, shows you the path you are taking. He is the great friend of each of you. So ask him, my higher self, when I start thinking low vibrational things, stop me, show me the way. It's a simple phrase that can be changed according to each person. Give this power to the higher self and repeat this several times so that it realizes that this is not something mechanical, that because I taught it you are doing it, it won't work. You need to understand what I'm saying, and when you ask the higher self several times, it will realize that you really want to change, you want to follow a different path. Don't do things mechanically, because the mind is in charge, and it certainly doesn't want to change. Changing takes work, changing is not easy. So the mind prefers to accommodate itself to what it already knows, what it is used to, it does not want to follow other paths. So you need to insist, and insist a lot, for your minds to accept the commands you are giving. My sons and daughters, the path of light is difficult to tread, not because it is of the light, just because you need to give up a lot, you need to stop acting as you have been taught and accustomed. Now an important point, each of you must believe that you need to be in harmony, that you need to be in balance, that you need to have the healthiest body possible. Then, you will come into harmony, and everything will become much easier. The more you resist, the more difficult it will be. If you surrender to the action of the higher self, over time, it will become easier because your mind will have gotten used to it. Letting yourself be commanded by your higher self means constantly having someone calling your attention, and you don't like that very much. You like it when we praise you, when we draw attention to you, you don't like it. So, it's not going to be easy every time to have someone say, look, this is wrong. Look, do it differently. Look, don't go down that path, it won't be easy. There will come a time when you will say, stop, I can't take it anymore. I just do the wrong thing. So at this point, I would say to you, it's not that you just do wrong things, you were taught and used to doing wrong things, but you need to change, and how do you want to change? Just with your conscience? I would tell you that you won't be able to, because you will get tired of paying attention all the time to everything you think. So this is a decision you need to make. Do the self-criticism yourself or ask the higher self for help, and begin to understand how much you still need to learn, to become harmonious beings. And I would say that it will not be an easy process, but I guarantee that whoever goes through it will see how everything will change around you and in your body, taking you to almost 100% harmony. And why almost? Because you cannot change the external environment yet, but soon it will be changed, and then you will achieve 100% harmony.